Welcome back. For Wunmi Adeni, our next guest, killings by terrorists are not a story. She had to run for her own life.
Wunmi, welcome to Moments with Mo.
Yeah, thank you very much.
How are you doing today?
Very well.
Fantastic.
Okay. So please tell us what happened. Tell us your story.
Okay. It happened on April 18, 2011, during my NYC here. It was on a Monday morning, just after the conclusion of the 2011 elections.
Okay.
So, on that Monday morning, the presidential election result was announced. You know, Goodluck, President Goodluck was announced to be the winner. And that morning, I said in gathered local government of Bauchi State.
Okay.
So we got some calls from other copper friends in other local governments that they were attacking coppers, going to their lodges to kill them and all that. Why? I said because coppers were the ones that conducted the election. Okay. So one of my friends then, Tosin Taidi, was my classmate in the university. So we were serving together in the same local government. He was staying like 2 rooms away from my room then. Then he just came to my room, Wunmi, please come and assist me to cook beans. You know, guy stuff, he doesn't know how to cook. So I was just helping him out with the beans. And before we knew it, some police officers came to my lodge, because then the lodge I was staying, we had more police officers staying with us. So they just came, coppers, run to the station. They are here. So, you know, we quickly ran to our various rooms. I ran to my room. I was like, what can I pick? And I just carried my endurance strength bag, a very small bag. I had my purse, my ATM in there. So we just ran to the station. The station was just directly opposite our lodge. We ran there. We tried to contact our other corps members in other lodges that they should come to the police station. They said the mobs were around and all that. So while we were in there, we're just waiting to see what would happen. And like 20 minutes after, we saw some mobs approaching us. They were like 300 in number, with machetes, heavy woods, and all that. Me seeing these people alone, it was enough to be killed. You get? It was enough for you to die. But we're just trying to summon courage, trying to pray. So when they got to the front of the station, they spoke to the police officers to chase coppers out and strangers. But of course, the police officers were trying to defend us. They started shooting tear gas canisters to chase the mobs away. Then all of a sudden, we discovered that there was no more shooting. We're like, what's happening? They said they ran out of ammunition. That's the police.
Wow.
And we're like, you ran out of ammunition. Why not just call for aids in other local governments, even if it's the state capital, even if it's from Abuja? In 5 minutes' time, a helicopter will get here, and if these people should just see them, they'll be away. But they said there was nothing they could do, that they had called other local governments, they had done the best they could do. They said there was no more ammunition for them. So we're like, okay. And the way it was going, at that point in time, because of the tear gas, canisters and all that, everywhere was already smoky. In fact, if we had any asthmatic patients there, the person would have just died. We're just trying to endure. You know, we could not even see one another again. Then at that point, they were already throwing stones and sticks into the station. It was already eating us. So we felt, okay, let us call our parents, let us call our people at home, let them know what was happening, just in case we don't get back to them. Because at that point, we knew this one was already getting out of hand. And we were already saying our last prayers, trying to tell God, please take control. And if it happens that I die, let me make heaven. Okay. Then before we knew it, one of my co-members just said, it's like they are setting the station ablaze. And before we knew it, we just saw fire. All the rooms we hid in were already catching fire.
And at this point, where were the police? Had they abandoned the station, or were they still there?
No, they were still there with us. They were right in there with us. So the rooms we were hiding, they were already catching fire. So we just had to run out of the room, where we struggled ourselves at the corridor. Nobody wanted to run out.
Yeah, because they were outside.
But the fire was engulfing the station.
Yeah, it was already engulfing the station. Then
how many people were at the station at this point?
We're like,
how many coppers were there?
No, coppers. The coppers in the station, were not up to 100.
Okay, and the police?
Everybody was not up to 100.
Okay, so in total, not up to, just about 100 people.
Just about 100 people.
Okay.
So when we discovered that the fire was getting so much, Then at the time, we just saw the roof burning down.
Wow.
And at that point, you know, everyone was already smoky. We could not even see one another. We had to be calling ourselves by names. Wunmi, where are you? At that point, I was, you know, we had wept, called our people at home. Then I was forced, I didn't want to call them at home initially, but then when I saw that this thing was getting out of hand, and I knew, obviously, I might not go back
Get
home.
out of this.
Yeah.
So who did you call?
I called my dad. I spoke with my dad. I called my mom. She didn't pick up her phone. Oh, sorry, I didn't get through to her.
Okay.
So it was my dad I was able to get through to. I spoke with him. While I was speaking with him on the phone, I was crying. And he could even hear people crying, and you know. So I just told him that, Dad, this is what is happening. Just do one thing for me. Just help me pray to God that in case I die, I should make heaven.
And what did he?
You know, his voice was shaking on the phone. He couldn't cry.
Wow.
Yeah.
He was just trying to console me. Oh, Mommy, you know that. I said, Daddy, this is not a matter of Mommy, you know that. This is obviously close to death. Just help me tell God that in case I die, I should make heaven. And he was like, okay, let me call you back. I'm running out of airtime that I want to recharge my phone. And, you know, just 2 minutes after then, everything was out of hand. Then somebody had to declare, coppers, everybody run for their lives. And we just started trooping out of the station.
So everyone started running out?
Everyone started running out. And, you know, while we were running, we ran into their hands. They were chasing us all over the places.
Just go back. You run out, and the first thing you see is the attackers. They're outside.
Yeah, they were already waiting for us outside.
Okay.
So while we were running, they were chasing us. They were everywhere. They were every hand we ran to, they were there. So as we were running, they were chasing us, eating us with sticks, stones, machetes. While I was running, I was kind of, okay, before the mobs came around, some of my friends, they quickly ran to the lodge back to carry laptops and all that. So they brought my laptop for me. I was carrying my laptop at my back. So that was still safeguarding my back. It was just my arms, my leg, that the sticks and all that were hitting while I was running. So, you know, I was already getting tired. You know, all my arms, my body were already getting to, I didn't want to fall because I knew if I should drop to the ground, that would be the end.
That was it.
Yeah. So while I was running, one of the mobs used a machete or something to draw one of the arms of my laptop back. So I had to release the whole arm that this laptop should just go, let me just survive. So the stones, sticks, everything was eating my back. Then all of a sudden, from behind, I don't know, a machete just dropped on my head. And, you know, at that point, I was very weak. I was just struggling to run, to survive. So I just dropped to the ground, and as I dropped to the ground, I just looked back. I saw the guy, I saw blood dripping from my head. I was like, Dohala. Dohala means, please, for God's sake. You know, I was trying to beg the guy, please. And, you know, as I dropped to the ground, the guy was just shouting, Nama, Nama. And that attracted other mobs. They surrounded me, and they kept eating me.
What does Nama mean?
Nama means meat.
It means what?
Meat.
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 Yeah.
Okay.
So they kept eating me, and another one came again from, I don't know, just
Wunmi, I'm really sorry to stop you right there, but we're going to hear more on the story after the break, so just bear with us. We'll be right back after this. And I'm sure your family are so thankful. You know, no one should have to endure what you went through or have to face anything like that.
Dedicated to people, technology, service. Zenith Bank, in your best interest.
Welcome back, and Wunmi is still here sharing her story. So before the break, you mentioned that machete hit your head, and you were on the floor, and then you turned around and you begged him and you said please, and carry on, please.
So, you know, as I dropped to the ground, I begged him, please, Dohala, and he was shouting, Nama, Nama, and that attracted other mobs to me. And
how many were surrounded?
I can't even count. At the time, they could be like 10. You know, some would be running, they'll come, they want to eat. They will go again to look for another Nama. So they could be like 10, they could be like 15 on the presses. You know, I couldn't even count. And at that point, I was already weak, I was close to death.
Okay.
So they kept eating me. Another one came again, ate my arm, my right arm with a machete. I started bleeding, and you know, I was really, really close to death. And I just dropped to the ground. I was lying helplessly on the floor. and they kept eating me. I knew that obviously these people were ready to take the last bit out of me. Then at that point, I could not even, initially I was trying to see if I could get up, to see if I could keep running, but the strength was no more there for me. So all that was running through my mind was, God, this is I'm going to die. I came for NYC to serve my father's land and all that. Then I was just, inside of me, I was just pleading for mercy that God, when I die, let me make heaven. And you know, all of a sudden, I was just like, no, I'm not supposed to die like this. I'm not supposed to die now. Yeah. It's like praying inside of me. I was reciting Psalm 23, the Lord is my shepherd. Then as I saw my blood gushing out, I was bleeding seriously. Then I was bleeding the blood of Jesus and all that. And all of a sudden, two guys, Hausa guys, they were running. I saw them running from, I can't remember where they were running from. And they forced themselves to enter the center they placed me. Then they were pleading on my behalf. I could hear them pleading. They were speaking Hausa to the other mobs. Please, they were saying, it's okay, this girl is almost dead. But the mobs were locked and they were chasing them away. Then at the time, the two guys they were trying to shield me. They were like, okay, they should kill them. So they were eating them. And when they saw that they were eating them, they had to lift me up from the ground. Then they were carrying me away. And fortunately for me, they brought a motorbike. But they parked it by the roadside, and it's quite a distance from the roadside to where the incident was happening. But they just struggled to get to the roadside, and they placed me on the bike and sped off, and that was how I was able to escape.
Do you know if anyone else has escaped?
Yeah.
So they were...
What about your other friends?
Yeah, I had some other copper friends that escaped.
And did any of them pass away?
Yeah, that day 7 of my friends were killed.
Wow.
In the local government alone.
I'm absolutely speechless. I can't even begin to imagine or think how you felt. Do you look back now and wonder how come you're still here with us today?
Oh yeah, because I know it's not as if I'm better than those guys were killed. I'm not better. In fact, I didn't even know I was going to come back from my life.
It's okay. It's okay.
Anyone remember this, please?
We're just so happy that you're alive, and I don't know. I don't know why things happen.
Wunmi, we just thank God that you're here with us today. And I'm sure your family are so thankful. You know, no one should have to endure what you went through or have to face anything like that, you know?
And we're thankful that you're sharing your story with us. Thank you so much for being willing to tell us what has happened to you. Like Dr. said, I think we pray that everything goes well for you.
We know this is really, really emotional. And once again, we cannot thank you enough for coming here to share your story, because we know it is also getting you to relive it. But let's look at the good side. You're here with us. What was it like when your parents realized that you were okay?
They didn't even believe I was alive. You know, then I lost all. I lost my phones. There was no way I could communicate with them. So when I got to the hospital later in the evening, I had to use a friend's phone to call my dad. So that was how I was able to get in touch with them. And you know, after we were still in Bauchi State for like 5 days after the incident. So back at home, they were telling me to please get somebody that has a BlackBerry. That the person just snapped me. They wanted to see how I was looking. So I was forced to get a friend to snap me, and I sent the picture to them, and that was when they were satisfied that,
that you're
okay. And what about your outlook? What's your outlook on life now? How do you live your life every day?
Every day, I live my life like that moment might be the last time for me. Ever since that April 18, 2011, I've learned to live life like that particular moment may be the last. I might not be able to see the next moment again, because I've learned that it's just a second
and
between
things
death
can
and
just
life. The person you're seeing now, you might not see the person again in the next few minutes.
Very true.
And that is life.
Yes, Wunmi, thank you very much. This has been a very emotional episode, and we thank you for staying with us.
Yes, thank you very much. And on a final note, we'd like to plead with you and everyone watching to please, please, please let us try and abstain from acts of terrorism. Let us make Nigeria a safer country for all of us.
Thanks once again, and we'll see you next time for more Moments with Mo. Stay safe.